מזמור לדוד, אדוני רואי לא אכסר, בנעודש ירביצני, על מי מנוחות ינעלני, נפשי ישובב ינחני במגלי צדק למען שמו, גם גלג וקיצר מוות לא ידע רע כי אתה עמדי, שבטך ומשענתך המה ינחמוני, תערוך לפני שולחן נגד צורריי, תשענת בשמן ראשי כוסי רוויה, אך טוב וחסד ירדפוני כל ימי חיי, ושבתי בבית אדוני לאורך ימים. The words of the 23rd Psalm, Psalm of David. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Giving me repose in green meadows, leading me beside the still waters to revive my spirit. Guiding me on the right path, for that is God's essence. Though I walk through a valley of the shadow of death, I fear no harm, for you are with me. Your staff and your rod comfort me. You prepare a banquet for me in the presence of my foes. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows. Surely goodness and kindness shall be my portion all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. I would like to acknowledge everyone who took their time, made a pause on their days, and they connected using the internet. They tuned in to be here, even virtually, to accompany the family and to honor the memory of Marsha Schwartzman Z, of blessed memory, who was also known to the Jewish people by her Hebrew name, Marsha Schwartzman Z. She was the daughter of Sam and Jean Blumenthal of blessed memory, beloved wife of Sidney Schwartzman for some 50 years, the mother of Lisa Schwartzman, and also of Neil and Gina, the grandmother of Noah and Eli. Marsha passed away peacefully, surrounded by family, on Friday, December 25th, after a long illness. She was 74. Derech Eretz, the way of the land. Jewish terms, it means etiquette and good manners, and is the standard for honorable, dignified behavior in its broadest. The sages taught that if the Jewish people demonstrate the virtue of Derech Eretz, yet they don't fulfill any other Torah principle, they will still receive merit from God. Derech Eretz teaches us to always be sensitive to the feelings of others. Opportunities to practice Derech Eretz includes greeting people, inviting them into our homes, and speaking about other people in a respectful way, whether or not they are within earshot. So today, we are saying goodbye to a wonderful woman who was a living example of Derech Eretz, good manners. Sometimes we fail to comprehend how important good manners are in Judaism. An ancient rabbinic text teaches, Katma Derech Eretz HaTorah. The commandments of good manners preceded the Torah. The rabbis explained that while the Torah's commandments were revealed and became binding only at the time of the revelation at Mount Sinai, the obligation to act with courtesy and civility towards others originated with Adam and Eve at the creation of humanity. God could imagine humankind existing for thousands of years without the Torah. But God could not imagine human beings existing without the need of good manners. Sometimes we fail to understand that, but not Marsha Schwartzman. She was known to her family and friends as Mrs. Manners, or as many called her, the Jewish Martha Stewart. By the way, same initials, MS. Her home gatherings and parties were legendary, stunning, out of this world. All her friends praised her by saying, no one can make anything as nice as Marsha. Marsha was not only an amazing cook and hostess, but she had a very generous soul, always being there for people. Part of this spirit could be experienced through her volunteer time for Cancer Care, Manitoba. She also liked to play bridge with her countless friends. Marsha was born in Thunder Bay, Ontario, and eventually came to Winnipeg to teach kindergarten and grades 1 and 2 at St. James School Division. But that wasn't all. She had many jobs after her teaching experience. She worked for Holt Renfrew at La Prairie counter, selling beauty products. She will be also remembered as the catering director at the Rosh Pina Synagogue. No wonder she had so much experience on putting together a good party, all the ways from bar mitzvahs to weddings. But everything changed when her mother got ill with Alzheimer's, and Marsha decided to become her primary caretaker for several years, fulfilling another important Jewish mitzvah, honoring her parents. Talking about family, we should talk about the amazing story of Marsha and Sidney. They got married in July 1970. But the most fascinating thing is that fate brought them together, and they got married 3 months after that first date. Sidney had no doubts that Marsha was the one. It was love at first sight. Together, they raised a beautiful family, Lisa and Neil. She was also blessed to enjoy 2 grandchildren, Noah and Eli. So we can only hope that the memory of Marsha Schwartzman will be a source of blessing and comfort to all. Amen. Going to continue now reciting the memorial prayer, the El Maleh Rahamim. El Maleh Rahamim Shochem Bameroimim Hametze Menucha Nechona Tachat Kanfei Hashechina V'ma'alot Kedoshim Kedoshim Uteorim Kezoyer Arakim Amazirim Et Nishemat Marsha Bat Shmuel V'Shana Feigal She'alecha Le'olama V'avur Shalom Mitpalelim V'ad Azkarat Nishemata V'gan Eiden V'gan Eiden Tei Menuchata Lachem Balarachamim Ya Astir Eya Veseder Kena Favle Olamim Utzeror Bitzrarachayim Hachaim et Nishemata Adonai Unachalata Vetanuach Veshalom Al Mishkava Venomar Amen. Exalted, compassionate God, grant infinite rest in your sheltering presence among the holy and pure to the soul of Marsha Schwartzman, who has gone to her eternal home. Merciful One, we ask that a loved one find perfect peace in your eternal embrace. May her soul, bound up in the bond of life, may she rest in peace. Let us all say, Amen. Before we recite the mourner's Kaddish, I'd like to announce on behalf of the family, if you would like to honor the memory of Marsha through a donation, please consider doing it to the Marsha Schwartzman Fund at the Jewish Foundation of Manitoba. I'd like to invite you all now to join me in the recitation of the words of comfort, the words of the mourner's Kaddish. Itkadal ve'itkadash shemei Rabba ve'alma divrah hirutei ve'yamlich malchutei b'chayechon uvyomechon ub'chayei dechol Beit Israel ba'agala ubizman kariv ve'imru amen. Yehe shemei Rabba mevorach le'alam ule'olmei olmaya yitbarach ve'yishtabach ve'yitpa'ar ve'yitrombam ve'yitnaseh ve'yitadar ve'yitaleh ve'yitalal shemei dekudesha brihu le'ela min kol birchata ve'shirata tushvechata ve'nechemata da'amiram be'alma v'imeru amen. Yehesh lama rava min shemaya ve'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Israel v'imeru amen. Ose shalom imrumav ויעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל וימרו. אמן. המקום ינחם אתכם בתוך שערי ציון בירושלים. May God bless you and comfort you. And let us all say one more time, Amen. We thank you everyone who took the time to tune in to accompany the family during the funeral. We're going to stop the stream now so we can continue with the burial part, which is a private part here at the cemetery. But we really appreciate that you took the time to honor the memory of Marsha Schwartzman, Zichronha Livracha, of blessed memory. Thank you for being there.